How's it going, guys? Drip Crypto here, and you guys made it to episode 5 of the Crypto 101 series. Today we're going to be pretty much talking about Ethereum. So if you guys like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the description. I'll gladly get back to them. And before we get into it, that none of this is financial advice. This is just all my experience and my knowledge that I've accumulated over the years in crypto, and that you should do your own research before you enter the market. So, what is Ethereum? Ethereum is the second biggest coin, as you can see on CoinMarketCap. By market cap size, it's at 134 trillion. It's just under Bitcoin. So, there is a lot that goes into Ethereum. So, the difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin, Ethereum, there's a lot more built on it. It's way easier than Bitcoin. There's really nothing really built on it. So Ethereum and anything that's built on it. So like, say for example, an example of a coin that's built on Ethereum. You could say Hex. Hex is built on Ethereum. You could say Zen. Zen is pretty much is on Ethereum, but it's also on other blockchains, other coins. So pretty much, long story short, those are called ERC20 tokens. So ERC20 token is pretty much any token or cryptocurrency that's built on Ethereum. So as you can see, Ethereum is actually down, but we are in a bull bear market, and the all-time high was just under 5,000. It's actually should be, yeah, it's down. It's down on almost the whole year. So, not financial advice, but I mean, I'm gonna wait. It should dip down a little bit more, just price action wise. But so Ethereum, it was proof of work, and now it's proof of stake because they just forked it. So for example, another thing that people talk about is proof of work, proof of stake. So proof of work is pretty much goes back to miners, so people can mine. Before Ethereum switched over, you could mine Ethereum, and you get paid out in Ethereum. So by solving, so for example, early 2000s, Bitcoin, you were able to mine it, and all it would do is you just go through a lot of math problems, and as you got them correct, your GPU got them correct, you get rewarded in Bitcoin. And that's like the simple layman's terms. So it now switched over to proof of stake to make it more efficient. So what is the whole point of Ethereum? So Ethereum, pretty much, I would say a lot of coins are pretty much on Ethereum chain. You'll hear people talk about Gwei. And what is Gwei? Gwei is pretty much, if we go to Telegurin, is pretty much the co-founder of Ethereum. So if we go to Gwei, so you'll hear some people talk about Gwei and how like Gwei prices and stuff like that. So if we go to etherscan.io, right? So this website, extremely important. I usually tell people to bookmark it. You can pretty much see anything on here. You can look up any ERC20 token. You can look at transactions. As you can see, you can look at Gwei. So pretty much what Gwei is pretty much, sort of, in layman's terms, it's a tax on any transaction. So any transaction that happens on the Ethereum blockchain, you're going to have to pay a transaction fee, which is going to be a Gwei. And it usually all depends on how much activity there's going on in the market or on the blockchain. It's going to depend on the Gwei prices. So as you can see, the Gwei prices change. You saw how it pretty much just changed right in front of your eyes. So the average way is about 17 way. That could change to 18, 19, 20. It all depends. So whenever you do a transaction, you'll see a way. So we can actually just do a simple transaction. Let me just pause this real quick and log in my MetaMask. Alright, I'm back, guys. So as you can see, we logged into our MetaMask. Boom, boom. I have no funds on this account, so it's not going to go through. But say, I don't know, we were talking about Zen earlier. So these are all the different chains, but we're going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. We're going to just connect all of it real quick. I showed you guys this in episode 2, how to connect your wallet to any website. So say we want to mint it. So you're going to face a GUI. So any transaction that's on the Ethereum blockchain, right, you're going to face a transaction. So this is pretty much what the transaction is going to look like. So it's going to tell you your estimated gas fee, and this is going to change every second depending on how busy the network is, or if it's busy or if it's not busy. A little trick if you want to change the GUI price, because this is going to be pretty much your average GUI price. This is going to be this right here, your average GUI price. So if you want to change it, right, there's other apps there's other applications that you can add to this. You can see, because this is the medium, average. You can go to low, see if you can find it. But if you change this, as you can see by the bottom, it says how long you're gonna have to wait. So this one, if you want to change it and make it higher, you'll have to wait. You'll wait less time, but as you can see, the network is busy. So as you can see, the wait price is changing in front of our eyes. The cheaper you want it, the longer it's gonna take. You can also go into advanced options. Advanced options. This is another trick. You can like switch the you can set a gas limit in a sense where like you can have it execute at the minimum and the maximum GUI price. So as you can see, this is the maximum GUI price right now, and then you can set it to the minimum and the maximum priority fee. So how much you are willing to pay. Now, if you do this, this is actually going to take way longer, because what it's going to do is it's going to have your order queued up, and pretty much your purchase is going to just wait until the GUI hits that number, and then it will try to confirm the transaction. Excuse me. So yeah, so there's no insufficient funds. Then you would hit continue, and then you just wait. So that's GUI. So whenever you hear people talk about GUI, now GUI is important because you're pretty much going to use it in any transaction, whether it's to get a new coin, to convert your bags into another coin. Now, why is this important? Because since Ethereum changed from proof of work to proof of stake, the amount of coins it produces per day decreased, right? So if we go to, oh man, I forgot the website. Ultrasound. So if we go to ultrasound money, ultrasound.money, this is a website that I would also bookmark. This website can pretty much look at everything on Ethereum. So Ethereum started off after the fork, September 15th, and it was pumping, right? Now, what does this mean, this chart? This chart shows you the Ethereum supply. So once it gets, so while we were using the GUI, we were still making enough coins, right? And then right here is when a new coin came out and people started buying. So due to them minting that coin, we started burning a lot of Ethereum, because all the Ethereum that gets used gets burned, right, in the transactions. So we started burning, and then we got to the point where it crossed this line. Now, once it crossed this line, what that meant that we were burning more Ethereum than we were making. So it made Ethereum become fully deflationary. And to be honest with you, I feel like this chart doesn't fully represent Ethereum being deflationary. I feel like Ethereum is way more deflationary than this chart is showing. And as you can also see, you can see how much Ethereum is getting burned right now on the day. You can even go on the minute, right? So it's a lot. You can even switch this to USD. You switch it to ETH. You can also look down, and this website is pretty packed with a lot of information. I pretty much just use it to look at Gwei and see how Gwei prices are. So usually when the network is busy, you'll have higher Gwei fees. So me being on the East Coast, I usually do a lot of my transactions late at night because Gwei is less because there's less people on the network, aka, and then the transactions will be a lot cheaper. Why is this important? This is important because we are in a bear market, and I feel like when the market turns around and we start going back through the bull market, that this is actually going to be very, very impactful on not just purchases, just any transaction in general. Because if you have a Gwei fee worth more than your bag, you're converting, it's not going to become important. And I feel like due to us burning more coins in a bear market, just by this little chart, I mean, we're starting to hit a little uptrend right now. But just us burning more coins than what we're making in a bear market, in the bull market, I feel like it's gonna be crazy to the point where we might see this Ethereum jump up to 10K easy. But not financial advice, just my personal opinion. I feel like it will definitely jump up. Right now, everything's down on the market. It's down almost 75%. Well, technically 75% on the year. So extreme discount. So just to wrap up, Ethereum is extremely important just due to the sense of the blockchain and that most of your trading is going to be done on Ethereum if you have a MetaMask, since it's connected, and that Gwei is also going to play a big important role because when it comes to Gwei, the transactions are definitely going to be important, and due to it now becoming deflationary because of proof of stake, is going to become extremely important because of the coins not being created in supply. It is going to make it more rare and simple. Supply and demand is going to drive the price up because everyone's going to need Ethereum in order to transact on the chain. And that is just a small little brief overview. I mean, I can go more in depth if you guys want me to go more in depth on Ethereum. I mean, this is just a little taste of it. I can go more in depth, talk about more about Gwei, talk about prices, talk about leave them in the comment section, and stay tuned for episode 6.